everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Raw in Wonderland. I'm so happy you're here with me today. And today we're going to talk about imposter syndrome. Before we start, let me ask you something. Have you ever achieved something like a big project at work, a personal milestone, and instead of feeling proud, you thought, I just got lucky, or anyone could have done this, or what if they find out that I'm not as good as they think I am? If yes, you've experienced imposter syndrome. It's that nagging voice in your head that makes you feel like a fraud even when you have clear evidence of your success. Today, we'll explore this feeling, where it comes from, and how to overcome it. Let's begin with a little story. Imagine that there's a young woman sitting alone in a corner of a cafe, sipping her coffee. Her name is Charlotte. She is a banking professional. The bustling crowd you see? They are gathered to celebrate the successful completion of a project Charlotte led. The project brought a significant profit and everyone is thrilled with the results. People are smiling, giving her congratulations, and her manager even mentions that they will be starting the next big project together soon. But Charlotte, she is lost in her thoughts like, it wasn't a big deal. I just got lucky. Anyone in my position could have done the same. What if the next project goes badly? What if I fail and everyone sees the truth? While everyone else is enjoying the celebration, Charlotte feels overwhelmed by self doubt. Did you know that Albert Einstein, one of the greatest physicists of all time, felt like an imposter? Shortly before his death, Einstein wrote to a friend, the exaggerated respect people have for my work makes me feel very uncomfortable. I feel like an involuntary swindler. Can you imagine? Even Einstein struggled with feeling like a fraud. In 1978, psychologist Pauline Rose Clance and psychologist Susan Imes defined this feeling as imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern where people doubt their achievements, feel undeserving of success, and attribute their accomplishments to luck or external factors. Even when they receive praise or recognition, they struggle to accept it. They think like, if people knew the real me, they would realize I don't belong here. This fear of being exposed as a fraud often leads to perfectionism, procrastination, fear of failure, increased stress, and anxiety. When first identified, imposter syndrome was thought to be more common among high achieving women. However, research now shows that it affects people across all genders, professions, and all backgrounds. So, let's look at what triggers imposter syndrome. Fear of inadequacy, perfectionism, family expectations, and cultural pressures. And here are 5 steps to overcome imposter syndrome. First one is to recognize your thoughts. Instead of saying I'm not good enough, try reframing your thoughts. Right now, I feel like I'm not good enough for this job. Separating your feelings from your identity helps you create emotional distance and avoid getting trapped in negative self-talk. 2. Ask for feedback. Sometimes we downplay our achievements because we think it wasn't a big deal. Ask someone you trust for feedback. Often, we underestimate our strengths because what feels easy to us might be challenging for others. A fresh perspective can help you see your true value. 3. Listen to your fears. Psychologist Adam Grant suggests that imposter syndrome can actually be beneficial. In his book Think Again, he explains that feeling like an imposter can push us to work harder, be more creative, and stay humble. So, instead of fighting the feeling, ask yourself, what is this fear trying to teach me? 4. Keep a success journal. Write down your achievements, big or small, it doesn't matter. Seeing concrete evidence of your successes helps you recognize your efforts and progress. This practice can boost your confidence and remind you of your capabilities. 5. Practice self-compassion. Imagine a close friend comes to you saying they feel like a fraud. What would you say to them? You would likely offer kind words and encouragement, right? Now try to apply that same kindness to yourself. Imposter syndrome can make us feel stuck and overwhelmed. But remember, you are not your thoughts. Your story is yours to write. And yes, there will be doubts and fears along the way, but those are just part of your journey. The key is to keep showing up, keep learning, and keep growing with courage, curiosity, and a growth mindset. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and trust your journey. Bye, guys!